The way I chose my co-teacher was going through the Middlesex Learning Community process. I had never met John Femia before, and he and I attended a meeting. We filled out some forms and realized that we would be compatible as teachers. I feel that some of the best practices that occur in our learning community are related to the business side of the course. Our learning community combines English Comp 1 with Intro to Business. And one of the projects we do is called Mike's Bikes, in which the students actually learn how to run a company. And it's a software simulation in which groups of students compete against each other. And they make decisions such as how many bikes to manufacture, marketing and advertising budget, capital investment decisions, and they compete against each other in a real-world situation. So this practice has worked very well in the course, and my part of it is to have the students reflect on that experience. And I think John enjoys reading what the students have gotten out of that. As far as fostering a sense of community, I feel that the sheer time frame of the course, we meet from 9 to 11:45, really does foster a sense of community. The students are together for that 2-hour and 45-minute block. And what John and I have found is that they tend to go to each other for answers and for advice instead of us. And this is something that does not occur in my other courses. Often the students are going directly to the teacher and they form a stronger relationship between faculty and student, whereas in the learning community, they tend to rely more on each other. John and I support each other in the classroom in one of two ways. First, I act as a student in the classroom when he is delivering the business content. I sit around the table with the students, I will raise my hand and ask questions, I'll ask for clarifications, and I end up learning as much as the students. So it's a very gratifying experience for me. As far as John's support of the English part of the course, he constantly reiterates the importance of writing in the real business world. He will draw on his own real-world experiences in finance, in accounting, and talk about how writing plays a part in business every day. I think one of the issues that some faculty have when thinking about entering a learning community is how do I do the grading? Now for me as an English teacher, I end up grading thousands of papers every semester, so to have a colleague to help look over the papers is really helpful. John does not grade the papers, but he will go through the drafts with me, and on the business end, he will grade the quizzes and then share the results. As for the final grades, the students get 2 separate grades, one for English, one for business, and we do the grades together because we want to decide how the student not only performed on the business tasks and the writing tasks, but also how the student performed as a student in the class and the level that each student learned.